Oh, hello. Thank you for joining me and my pears for Veg with Lisa Live. Now, I know pears are not a vegetable, but that's okay. We're still going to make some sauce out of them. That's right. You got it. Today on Veg with Lisa Live, I'm going to show you how so easy peasy it is to make some saucy pears. But before I get started, please type in the comments, say hi, let me know that you're here and that you can see me and that you can hear me. And I forgot my knife. Here it is. Okay. All right, let me turn you down here. I love pears, and I think they're probably one of our most unsung fruit heroes. By the way, hi Rob, thanks for being here on Veg with Lisa Live. Pears are really delicious and really nutritious, and they're very prolific this time of the year. Hello, Susan. So I am really fortunate. Actually, I'm gonna start slicing some. Look at this. Aren't they so beautiful? I think we have this disconnect in today's world about where our food comes from. And in case you are missing out, pears come right off of a tree. Isn't that absolutely cool? This still has the leaves. Now I'm going to start slicing these. I am going to make homemade pear sauce today on veg. You probably have heard of applesauce, but did you know you can make, homemade pear sauce? That's a good sign. So pears, you can buy them in the supermarket. They are probably also at your farmer's market right now. I'm really lucky. All I'm doing is chopping these up and putting them in my little saucy pear pot. I'm really lucky in that my mom has an organic orchard in Iowa, and she has this beautiful pear tree. Now, I know you all might not have access to something like that. I'm super lucky. But maybe one of your neighbors has a pear tree, or maybe you've got an orchard grower, a farm grower at your local farmer's market. Well, pick up some pears. And if you can't eat them all, or even if you could, make this absolutely delicious pear sauce. Now I'm going to cut just a couple more. So why would you want to eat pears? Well, remember, first and foremost, if it's delicious, that's the first reason and the only really real reason, because if it's not delicious, we don't need to mess with it. So I think pears, particularly this saucy pear sauce that I'm going to make, is absolutely delicious. This recipe is super easy peasy. Again, I think we've kind of lost our connection with where our food comes from. And I also think that we have fallen into these habits. I know I'll count myself guilty too, of just grabbing convenience foods. Things that are processed and in packages and have loads of sodium and loads of salt. And I know we all may not have time to, grow pear trees and pick pears and make pear sauce, but if you've got time to open a package, you probably have time to cut something up and throw it in a pot, because that is absolutely all that this takes. Now, the other reason you might want to eat saucy pears, besides the fact that they're delicious, they're easy peasy, the third reason might be because these beauties are so good for you. And don't talk to me about fruit making you fat or any of those things. Loaded with fiber. One medium pear has like 6 grams of fiber. Helps control your blood sugar, helps you have a healthy gut microbiome, which actually reduces your cravings for sugary things. So don't be afraid of fruit. If you are, let's talk. I'd love to hear your reasoning, and I'd love to share mine, because that's what this is all about, right? Okay, I'm just going to put one more pear in my beautiful little red saucy pear pot. Okay, all you do, chop them up. By the way, you can do this with apples as well, but that would not be saucy pears. That would be saucy apples, and I'm making saucy pears. Just a teeny weeny little bit of maple syrup. You do not even have to add any sweetener. You could use brown sugar, or I like to use maple syrup, but it just a smidge brings out the juiciness and the natural sweetness of the pears. Okay, look at this. Oh, I wish you could smell getting a pear facial. Look, that is all you do. You do not need to do anything else. Cook your chopped pears down into this beautiful, beautiful, chunky sauce, and then pour it into a bowl. I really like it warm. Oh my gosh, look at that. It is great for breakfast. It is great for a snack. It is great for dessert. Oh, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? You can sprinkle with some chopped nuts, a little bit of granola, whatever you want. Some cacao nibs would be really good, or some shredded coconut. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me turn you up here so that I can show you how absolutely delicious these saucy pears are. Oh my gosh. Can you smell them? They're still hot. Oh, incredible. Remember, we want to eat more, not less. More real foods, more whole fruits, whole vegetables. Oh, question from the peanut gallery. Can you mix it with oatmeal? Good question. And I love pear sauce in my oatmeal, Rob. Thank you so much for asking that. Remember, eat more, not less. More whole foods, more fruits like pears, more veg, like what you see on Veg with Lisa Live. And yes, this is the best. Thank you for being here. Now, excuse me while I get down and dirty with my saucy pears. See you next time.